and okay. Fine. Okay. Can we start? I think so. Okay. Fine. Guys, screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Fine. Before going to Salesforce, first you know about that. What is cloud computing? What is cloud? And what is CRM? First, okay. Now, see, what is Salesforce? Salesforce is a cloud-based customer relationship management platform. Okay. See why Salesforce is a number one cloud computing. Why Salesforce is a highly booming nowadays. See, in Salesforce, there are a lot of opportunities from Salesforce developers. Okay. See, in Salesforce, we mainly divided in two parts. One is admin, Salesforce adminer, and Salesforce developer. Okay. Salesforce admin means it's a fully built-in functions, guys. Okay. Fully built-in, just we can use that in Salesforce functionalities. And Salesforce developing means it's a coding part. Okay. Same as your scripting languages, JavaScript like that. Okay. And don't worry about that developing. But first we know that admin. Okay. First, before going to that, we know that what is Salesforce, why Salesforce is grooming. Okay, fine. Salesforce is in cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is all about using remote server to store, manage, and process the data instead of local server or your personal computer. See, guys, in Salesforce, your all the data means your record should be not your record. All the records should not stored in your local device. Okay. See, all the records should be stored on cloud. Through remote server, you can manage the data to your local system to our cloud. Okay. So one thing, Salesforce is not needed any storage device in your system. Okay. Why? Because all the records should be stored in cloud. Okay. And Salesforce is a number one CRM platform, guys. What is CRM means? Customer Relationship Management. Okay. So means in Salesforce you can store the customer informations, all the informations like customer's name, phone, age, okay, address, all things should be stored on our Salesforce cloud. Okay. And customer activities and recently viewed websites activities and numbers of outgoing, incoming calls and email, all things should be and maintained in our Salesforce cloud. Okay. Just what is Salesforce means? Salesforce is a cloud computing. It's a number one CRM platform. Okay. See, what is Salesforce? Salesforce is a cloud-based custom relationship management platform. Okay. After the session, I share this document. You can go to the history of the Salesforce. Okay. See, and next as Salesforce service nature, guys. What is Salesforce service nature? See, there are three services, and Salesforce as an infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and Salesforce software as a service. Okay. See, this is theoretically. Okay, na? It's not an important. Just to know about that. Okay. Now we are using Salesforce software as a service. Okay. See, guys, you know Java, C, C++, any coding language in your college days. See, if you are installing JRE, JDK, and you can run the code in command prompt, right? But in Salesforce, it's not need any installation setup or download required. Okay, just you can log in into the Salesforce across the cloud. See, means same as you are already. I think you are already created a Facebook account, Instagram account, right? The same thing you are creating on Salesforce account. Okay, so just you can give the username and password. You can log in into the Salesforce and you can use Salesforce platform, guys. Okay, it can be easily can develop the projects in also means see, it's one platform. Inside the platform you can develop your own project. Okay. And what is Salesforce platform as a service means? In this kind of software service, 1 second. Yes. Okay. In last I shown simple example. Okay, na? How Salesforce, how to create an object, how to log in into Salesforce and things. Okay, this is theoretically just I have explained. Okay. Salesforce service as a nature, first one. Okay. Now we are currently using Salesforce service as a nature. Means there is no installations, there is no download setup, and just you can log in and you can use the Salesforce software. Okay. And second one is Salesforce platform as a service. In this kind of software service, no separate platform is required. You can use developers code to create and deploy the application. Okay, this one last previously you can use PaaS and infrastructure as a service also. Okay, no hardware or software installation needed. Your data and applications will be stored securely in your Salesforce cloud. Okay, see, and these are all the features of the Salesforce, guys. You see, what are the features of the Salesforce means? See, it's a number on CRM, right? Number on CRM means you can easily maintain. You can easily maintain the database and okay, fine. Okay, it's an marketing and sales lead means it helps you to manage. It helps you to measure the customer engagement by tracking the email activities and convert them into the interest. Okay, and Salesforce contact management, opportunity codes. Okay, see, mainly Salesforce is designed as an it's an like business perspective. It's a number on business perspective project related things as Salesforce. Okay, see, Salesforce is mainly concentration see, these are the Salesforce features. And once you can start the class, I will explain one by one. Okay, now what is Salesforce collaboration? What is Salesforce engine? What is lead management, partnership management, workflow, approvals, reports, dashboards? Okay, see, in Salesforce, guys, you can mainly divide it by two parts. One is admin and developing part. Okay, admin part means it's in built-in functions. Okay, it's very compared to other language. Salesforce is very easy to maintain the DB means database management. Okay, just like for example, hope anyone know about that MySQL for creating table. Some other project like C and Java project, it's very difficult to create an objects, fields, and can give permissions, all things. But in Salesforce, all are built in, guys. Okay, see, I'm not writing any single line of code. I create an object, I create an fields, and inserting record also. But in the same thing, you can achieving that MySQL. It's hardly take 1 hour. But in Salesforce, I take only 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, I create a table, fields, and we can insert recording also. Okay. Okay, fine. Salesforce is a cloud-based CRM platform. Salesforce is highly booming. Why? Because it's a purely cloud and highly secure language. Okay, and it's a number one CRM. It's a highly business perspective projects you can run with Salesforce, guys. Okay, see, nowadays there are a lot of projects in Salesforce. Okay, there are a lot of projects in Salesforce, but there are only less number of Salesforce developers. Okay, see, there are so many opportunities for Salesforce developers. Just you can ask to your friends also. Salesforce is an highly booming and highly demanded language, guys. Okay, fine. First, I show one simple example. See, in Salesforce, today I show one basic example. Okay, now just I create one table and fields and insert in record. Okay, and it's in demo class, and tomorrow onwards I create a Salesforce account for you guys. Okay, now see, Salesforce is not need any installations. It's not need any download. Just you can log in and use the Salesforce cloud. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Salesforce is mainly considered as two parts: Salesforce admin, and second one is Salesforce developing. Okay. See, Salesforce admin means it's purely in like it's in built-in functions, guys. You are not writing any single line of code in admin. In developing part, you can learn some codes. Okay. Compared to other languages, Salesforce is highly demanded and it's easy to learn and easy to build a project, guys. Okay, it's fine. And right. See guys, today we are creating one simple table. Okay, now I show one simple example. Okay, compared to other language, how Salesforce is easy. Okay, just today we are creating one simple example. Okay, now just watch it. See, for example, now we can create one employee table. Okay, we are creating one employee table. This guy. Employee means what are the data will be contained in employee table? Means employee name. Right, right, guys. Employee name and employee ID and employee phone number, employee address, and I create one more field, employee company or designation. Okay, see, just we are creating one table. The table name is employee. Okay, no? Create an employee table. Employee table contains employee name, employee ID, employee phone number, address, and designations. Okay. See, guys, the header or the header is called as in fields in Salesforce. Okay, now employee name, employee ID, phone, address, designation. These are all the fields. And employee table is an our table name, means in Salesforce we are called as an object. This is an object, and these are all the fields, guys. Okay. For example, I insert employee name as Chetan, employee ID. Okay, and address, designation. Okay, today I will show that. See, I'm not writing any single line of code. I create this table and insert a record also. Okay, see, the same thing we are done in our C or else Java or else MySQL. It's take hardly minimum 45 minutes. Create table, create fields, and insert record, right? But in Salesforce, guys, I take only 10 minutes. Okay, I take only 10 minutes. I'm not writing any single line of code. I built this table. Okay. Yeah. First, we can log in into Salesforce. Okay. Guys, today's a demo class. Tomorrow, I created a was Salesforce credentials, means Salesforce Argo. Okay, now. Fine. I'm already created my Salesforce applications. Just I log in into this application. Okay, now login.salesforce.com. Fine. Okay. See, guys, this is our Salesforce homepage. Okay. See, first we are creating the employee table. What is the table name? The table name is employee. Yes, understand? Guys, what is the table name? Table name is employee. And these are all the employee table fields. Okay. Yes, any doubts? Fine. See, first we can create an employee table. Okay, now see, in Salesforce there are two ways to create an object, guys. The table name means you see this is called as an object in Salesforce. Okay, object, and these are all the fields: employee name, employee ID, phone address. These are all the fields. Okay, See, go to object manager. See, click on this arrow, click on new object. Else you can go to create, click on the create button, click on custom object. You go to object, click on this arrow, click on new object. Okay, see, click on new object. See guys, all are built in. Just you can give a name, that's enough. Okay, fine. Yes guys, what is the label of our table name? What is the object name? Yes guys, what is the object name? Employee. See, so examples also provided. The label is employee and the plural label is, see, example, the label is account and the plural label is accounts. See, label is our means object name, the plural label is employees. Okay. And don't worry about this. This is not a mandatory function. This is descriptions. If you want to write some description about the subject, you can write. Okay. Just today, I just show a simple example, guys. Okay. Now, just you can watch. See, just today, just you can compare to other language to Salesforce. Okay. See how Salesforce is easy to compare to other language. Okay. See, just I'm not writing any single line of code, guys. Okay. Now, just given label on. Okay. I give on the label. Okay. You can save. Styles. Tomorrow we explain every steps. Okay. Now, today you can just observe. Okay. I'm not writing any single line of code. I create an data table in Salesforce. See guys, this is an our object name or table name. Then employee table is created. What next? What next? Next we have created name fields. Okay, now the header means this is called as an fields in Salesforce. Employee name, ID, phone, address, and designations. Simple guys. Okay. So this is an object. Object is created. Then next you can create in fields. Just you can click on fields and relationship button. Okay. See guys, the fields are already created. See, these fields are called as in standard fields in Salesforce. The Salesforce provided some standard field. This field called as in standard fields. Employee name is already created. Okay. Now don't worry about this field. These fields are automatically generated by our Salesforce side. Okay. Created by name, last modified by, and owner ID. Okay. Name is already created. What next? What next, guys? Name is created. What next? Next, we have created ID field. Okay. See, what is the data type of ID? You can select integer or else string also, right? Yeah. Just you can click on new button. See, guys, in Salesforce, see, these are all the data types in Salesforce. All the data types are available, guys. Okay. See, for example, in Java or else in MySQL, see, you are confused, right? We are taking fine. See, for example, in Java, because they are declaring the data type is confused. But in Salesforce, see, all the data types are available. Okay. Formula fields, look, relationship fields. I will explain one by one. Okay, now tomorrow onwards, tomorrow I can start our actual classes. I will explain all the fields. Okay. See, now we can create an employee ID field, right? See, employee ID field. See, descriptions also available. Okay. Employee ID, I will go with the text field. Okay. Why I'm taking the text field? Allows the user enter any combination of letters and numbers. See, sometimes ID is generated by, say, for example, CMG colon 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that, right? ID means it's a combination of text and number, right? So I am taking text. Just you can select, click on next. The field label. Okay. Enter the field label and length is maximum 20. Just you can enter a label name, guys. Okay, now just you can use the label name and select data. Okay, fine. Name is created, ID is created. What next? What is the next field? Phone, right? Yes, guys. Go to click on new. See, phone. Phone data type is also available. Just you can select the phone data type, data type as phone. Click on next. You can enter the label name. Guys, any doubts? Just guys, compared to other language, it's easier. What means creating data table, data fields. It's easy, right? See, I'm not writing any single line of code, right? And next, what is the next? Now we can go to address. Just you can click on new button, select data type. See, descriptions also available. Okay, don't worry about these things. I will explain one by one. Okay, today just showing simple example compared to other. Why Salesforce is easy to learn and easy to build. Why it's the number one CRM. Okay, field label as address, field name. You can select data type and field name. Okay, next. Fine. Okay, fine, guys. Okay, I created phone number is done, name is done, address is done, employee ID is done. Okay, we can create one more data type, one more field, designation, right? I select designation as text. Save. Yes, guys, we create an object is done, means table name, table is done, and fields is done. What next? Next, you're going to insert an record into this table. Okay, how to insert a record? It's very simple, guys. Okay, see what is the table name? Employee. Table name. Guys, any doubts in this object? The table name means in Salesforce called as an object. Create an object, and these are all the fields in the employee object. Okay, fine. Guys, this is called as an app launcher. Okay, what next? Next, we want to go to insert and record into this table. Okay, we are inserting record into this table. How to insert a record? Go to app launcher. Just you can search on your table name or object employee. Okay, select. Click on it. Right? See, now it's an empty, right? It's an empty. We are inserting in records. Click on new button. See, employee name. What is our employee name? For example, I am taking Kiran. Kiran is an employee name. Give an employee ID. The phone number. For example. Plus developer. Okay. Just even click on save. See, guys, the employee was created. The employee name is Kiran is created. Employee ID, phone number, address, and designations. See, the Kiran is created. Okay. If you want to add, insert some one more record, just you can click on new button, insert in record. For example, Uday. Save. See, the employee is created. Okay. See guys, the Uday is created, Kiran is created. See, I create an object name. First we create an table, employee. This is called as an object. Next we are creating an fields, and next we are inserting an record. See guys, I'm not writing any single line of code. I built an database in Salesforce. If it is possible some other languages like Java, MySQL, C, C++. See, I'm taking only 10 minutes, right? I'm taking only 10 minutes. Create table, database is created. The same work, in the same thing you got achieved in your other languages, it take hardly minimum 40 minutes, right? 40 to 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour, right? See, Salesforce is compared to other, it's an easy to build in backend. Means your front end and backend both also means backend is very compared to other, it's very easy to maintain the database, guys. Okay, it's a clear structure. See, employee name, address, created by alias, created date, designations, employee ID. Guys, table is created and record is also inserted. Right. See, this is an Salesforce database, guys. Okay, don't worry about these things. But tomorrow onwards, I'll explain step by step and one by one. What is the text field? What is number field? Pick list field? It's a beautiful structure, guys, Salesforce. Compared to that, it's very beautiful. Okay. So in pick list fields also available. Checkbox is also inbuilt. All the data should be inbuilt functions. Okay. Yes, guys. Guys, any doubts you can ask me. Just today I show a simple example. Okay, how Salesforce database is created and how record will be managed to Salesforce. Okay, now see guys, these records will be stored on cloud. See, all these records will not stored in your system. Okay, because it's an highly secured. Okay, all the records will be stored on our secured cloud. Okay, and Salesforce is not need any installations, guys. Okay, it's not any download. Just once you can create a profile, means Salesforce applications. Just you can log in and use the Salesforce platform. Okay, fine. Yes, guys. Any doubts you can ask me. See, this is an like Salesforce is highly grooming, guys. Okay, it's highly grooming. It's an best to choose an Salesforce now. But compared to other languages, Salesforce is the best because just you can ask your other colleagues or friends also. Same 2+3+year experience in Salesforce. They are providing highly packaged also. And as for your future career, Salesforce is well. Is my suggestions. Okay, fine. Guys, any doubts or any queries, you can ask me. And don't worry about this today concept. Today, I just show one simple example. Okay. So I'm not writing any single line of code. I'm not writing any logics. See, I create a Salesforce database and I insert a record into this database. Okay. Today, I show one simple example. Yes, guys. Any doubts? Any doubts? Or else any queries? See, anyone know about that MySQL database language, some other DB languages? Just you can compare to other database to Salesforce database, right? See, just 2 minutes I create a table, just hardly 3 to 4 minutes I create in fields, means field names, and see it's an database also is not confused. It's cleared, means phone, email, date, time. Okay, fine. Guys, any doubts? Okay, fine, guys.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you all. Fine, thank you all. Bye. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Bye. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yeah.